am the Red Queen Villainess, and welcome back to my channel, VylanessTV. This is episode 2, part 2, the ex and the enemies. Stay tuned. I want to start this episode by saying something very important that my fiance said to me. He said, before we start our new life together, because I'm in the middle of planning a wedding right now, me and my team. He said, before we start our new life together, I want you to get all the gook out. I want you to leave nothing unsaid. Get it all out. Say what you have to say. Be fearless about it. And then he used one of my words against me when he said, after you get it all out and say what you have to say, forward. And I can appreciate him about that, because I have the most loving, supportive, educated, established, wealthy man that I have ever come across in my entire life. So I just wanted to start this episode off with that. Now let's get into the shit, because y'all know I'm here for the shit. When it comes to your exes, usually, sometimes, there's a debate about who left. I want you guys to know that I left, okay? And it's not a moment of applause. It's not, I don't need any cheers. I don't need no trophies. I don't need none of that shit. I'm just telling you the facts. I left. January 6th, 2022. I was done. It didn't mean I still didn't want to fight for it, or I thought it was a chance. It just means at that moment, I was done. I left first. It doesn't mean I feel like a winner, or woo, I beat her to the punch. Because there's no winners in divorce. There are no winners in breakup. So if somebody tries to make you feel like you won because you left first or second, that's bullshit, okay? You have to be a human at some point. There's no winning when it comes to divorce. You know, divorce is painful. Breaking up with somebody that you've been with over a decade is painful. If not, you don't have a soul. And I know people, even my ex, tried to say I don't have a soul, but I do, okay? And I'm telling you, as tough as I am, as strong as some of you see me to be, it hurts. That's my truth. I'm not sitting here, and I won't ever sit here in front of you guys and try to be something that I'm not. I've had these discussions with my new fiance, and he supports me 100% and has said, baby, get it all out. Get it all out. So I know I can't stop you guys from telling me what's being said or what you saw, but respectfully, after we go into 2024, I don't want to hear nothing about it again. I don't want to hear anything about it again, because I'm leaving all of that shit behind me. And I would like you guys to respect my wishes. That's one. Now y'all ready to talk a little shit, but some truth mixed in? Let's do it. Face to face, when me and my ex was on the rocks, I said to her, your next relationship, make sure the person is not dealing with a mental illness. Because I felt like she wasn't built for it. Now let me say this, and it's not to downgrade her, okay? But let me say this. In the year and a half, a little over a year and a half, that me and my fiance have been together, he knows everything about bipolar disorder. I was recently also diagnosed with PTSD. He knows everything about it. It didn't take him 8 years to figure it out, what I go through at times. It didn't take him 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years to figure it out. My home is now my safe haven. And I'm not ever triggered. Period. So a person has to be willing to do the work. Now, does that make me innocent in my behavior? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Some people cry victim to get the applause and the sympathy from people around them. I am not that person. When I tell you I was fucked up, off my meds, sick, didn't have a doctor, that is my truth. My fiance now was not having it. He got me the right help. He got me the right doctors. And he didn't give a fuck how much it cost him. And I think it's important to say it again. He learned everything about me in a year. Even though we've been together over that now. Everything about me in a year. My mentor this time came in the form of my husband. I prayed for this man. And I could not be more grateful for him and how he treats my mental health issues.
I'm proud of you, babe. Love you deeply. That's why I put this thing on your finger.
In all seriousness, though, I want you to know what I was told. If you are in a relationship and you suffer from a mental illness, it's not your average, typical relationship. And for one, mental illness or not, I don't think any relationship is. I think relationships take work. Now, people love to tell me to grow up. Right? And that's fine. I've always been a real woman. And if you've been following me for a while or reading my writings for a while on my social media platforms, you know, like me or not, that I've always been a real fucking woman. My fiance, soon to be husband, just brought me being a woman full circle. Okay? And that's a different level of shit. However, if you were told that your mother's a groomer and set you up to have things done to you, and everybody else in your life, your stepfather, your other stepfather, did horrific things to you, and that your siblings went through it also, what the fuck else are you supposed to think? Now, I'm not a monster for that. These are things that I was told. Okay? Now, where I'm from, if someone has been violated in those kind of ways, those sexual assault kind of ways, you protect them. And that is what I did. Was everything perfect? Absolutely not. But until the bitter end. I'm talking about a week before I decided that it was done. I protected her. To be there for a person for over a decade. And from the jump, put a roof over their head, put food in their mouth. This is without the relationship. Okay? This is way before the relationship. Be there for them. Tell them to take a break from work because they was over it and stressed out, and support them only knowing them for a fucking, 2 weeks. I'm not going to do all of that and be bashed. I'm not going to be bashed anymore because this was before the relationship even started. I was in her corner as a motherfucking rider, and she knows it. Just for you to appease some fucking groomers and some rapists and some fucking molesters, according to you. I'm the last person on earth that should be bashed. Like I said before, and I will say it again, was I perfect in the relationship? Absolutely not. But somebody with a working brain needs to say, what the fuck did you do? What did you do? People don't ever talk about how a person helped them. But they always want to talk about what a person's flaws are. I would love somebody to sit in a room with a bitch and say, yeah, I get it, but what did you do? Because I was there when a motherfucker's mother wouldn't send her no money to eat. I was there to put a roof. I was there to support financially when she didn't have the strength to work because motherfuckers didn't. And not to mention, I was there when your Christian people did not accept gays. I was there. So I'm no longer going to be bashed. Or we going to have a fucking problem. Florida, Houston, whoever. I'm not going to be bashed. I've done too much to be bashed. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I'm not perfect again. It is what it is. I am not a victim. I am a villain. Please get that V word right. But I'm not going to be bashed again because I've done more for a motherfucker than their own parents did. You can buy 20 cars. You get 20 apartments. I've done more. Catch up. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker do for me. I ain't sitting with no groomers, no predators. So for me, if everybody, looking back, if somebody tells you that every single person that has come through their life has done them wrong, like I said before, and I'll say it again, your mother's a groomer, your fucking stepfather is a rapist, your other stepfather is a fucking creepo, all right? What else? Your fucking baby father is a fucking rapist. Your ex-boyfriend is a violator. Your real daddy was attracted to you. Now for me, it's allegedly. Because who posts up with that shit?
Right.
Not me. But that's just me. I'm just speaking for myself. A motherfucker with a brain that works. But like I said, I would love for somebody to say, but what did you do? What did you do? Now don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. No. I don't care who you come across. A motherfucker out here looking like a bat. With a titties take down. Wanna be a man ass. I used to knock the dust off that motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck if a bitch. Nigga, bitch, nigga. Nephew face ass. By the most biggest dick with the technology. I used to knock the motherfucking dust off that motherfucker with no pledge. And with no Swiffer. Ain't gonna do it like me. That's just me being. That's a fact. Jack, I ain't taping shit down. I ain't out here trying to be nothing I ain't trying to be. I ain't got to bulk up. I'm a little fat right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But I'm not going to be bashed. I'm not going to be bashed. You won't ever see me posting up with no motherfuckers that violated me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to ever be jealous over a nephew face ass, gotta fucking buy a dick from Amazon ass, incorrect DNA. You gotta scrape your fucking girlfriend's feet at home because you can't afford a pedicure ass. Deleted ass after motherfucking 60-day ass. Didn't meet the measurements ass. Ain't got no money ass. And I'm supposed to be jealous. Of what? Of what? I ain't never been jealous. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. Especially of a motherfucker that looked like the dog she bought a bitch.
Ooh.
That want to be the dog that I had for 13 years. God rest her beautiful soul. Mala Wu. There will never be another you, mama. Oh, and they trying. Ain't they trying?
They trying.
Anyway. Y'all know how I feel about the situation. I'm not going to be bashed anymore. And that's it. And that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for listening. I love you. Please subscribe to VylanessTV. Hit that bell so you get these notifications. We have 4 more episodes to go. And it's going to get bigger and bigger every time we move it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Red Queen.
Nappy head black one, oh, look at the back. Everything changes.